Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube video, and today I'm going to take you through my 6-minute ab workout. I guess that's 6-minute ab workout, and this is great for core strength and shoulder stability and also a bit of flexibility and leg strength. So I'll take you through it. It's 1 minute for each exercise and then a quick transition right into the next one, and it's killer. So, but you know what, if going for a whole minute is too much, then cut it down to maybe start with 30 seconds or even 15 seconds of each exercise, and then gradually, you know, each week or every other week when you do it is to add on a little more time until you work your way up to 1 whole minute of each exercise. But 6 minutes, a couple of times a week, that's all you're gonna need. And so there you have it, let's start. Got my timer set for 1 minute. And after each exercise, I'll just reset it and go right into the next one. Okay, so first exercise, Russian twist, and I've got a 10-pound med ball. If you don't have a med ball, you can use a dumbbell, or if you don't have anything to use, you can just use your hands and go through the action. I'm going to try and keep my hips still and just twist through my upper body. Okay, so I noticed that if my knees are moving back and forth, then I am probably, or I know that then I'm moving my hips. So I'm gonna try and keep my hips really still. And challenge yourselves if you wanna lift your feet off the floor. Slightly easier if your feet are down. Okay, enough said. Okay, here we go. First 1 minute Russian twist. So breathing in and out, and you can practice keeping your head still, or you can also turn your head with your body, it doesn't matter. But I'm looking towards my knees and I'm really trying not to let them move up and down as I go side to side, and breathing. And also if I want to challenge myself more, I can sit back a little bit more and lean into it. Make sure that you keep breathing. So, and my handy dandy little timer will start to count down at 10 seconds. So I know when I have 10 seconds to go, I can hear it start to beep, and I know that I'm almost there. This one's not too bad. I can get through this one pretty easy. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time lifting the feet off the floor, breathing in and breathing out, and I wanna keep my hips really stable on this one. I can hear the countdown timer going, almost there. Once I'm done, I'll transition right into the next exercise. There we have it. Okay, next up is cross body sliders. So I've got my little sliders here on the carpeting. Of course, when the heat goes off. Oh, yeah. I'm standing on the sliders. Can you come around? Push up plank position, really stiffen the legs. Okay, and I've got to start my timer. Okay, so timer is going. I take the leg across, I twist the hips, I take the leg across. I'm also bringing my leg forward at the same time. And I'm practicing keeping the leg that's back really stiff. So when I come back, stiffen the legs. Try to keep my hips down so they're not popping up in the air. Shoulders right over the wrist. Dropping the hip, taking a little twist. Keeping good head spine alignment. I could keep my head perfectly still. Oops. Sometimes you lose the sliders. Breathing in, breathing out. Keeping the leg really strong when I come back to that plank or push-up position. I can hear the counter going, 10 seconds to go. Reset the little sliders sometimes. And that is time. Good, all right. Okay, done with crossbody sliders. Next up is bird dog, but I'm gonna do bird dog from the floor. Most of the time people will do bird dog from knees, but I'm gonna go right down onto the mat. Keeping my head neutral and lifting opposite arm and leg. Trying to really stiffen the legs, stiffen the knees and stiffen the elbows, okay? Timer is ready and go. Breathe in and out. Try not to bend the knees. Lifting the arms as high as I can, but really focus on the length. So I'm going up, but trying not to bend the knees and keeping the arms really straight. Arms are shoulder distance apart, keeping my head neutral in line with the rest of my spine. Breathing in and out. And also trying not to rock and shift my hips side to side, but keeping my hips really square on the floor so I can feel my hamstrings and my glutes and my back and my shoulders all working. You might not think that's your core, but that is your center. A little bit of a pelvic tuck. Counter is going, less than 10 seconds, a few more, and that's time. Good. All right, on to the next one. Okay, traditional mountain climbers, but I'm doing with the sliders, and I'm actually going to do them a little bit slower. If you don't have sliders, sliders have two sides, the slippery side and then the soft side. So if you're ever doing it on a wood floor versus a carpeted floor. Okay, so mountain climbers, plank position, clock is ticking. So I'm starting in my plank, really stiffening the legs and bringing the knee in and then out. So you could do it double time, but I'm gonna take it slow and really focus on my position and getting those legs strong and straight on the way back. Getting that knee all the way into the elbow without the hips popping up in the air, keeping my shoulders right over my wrist. And breathe. Spreading the fingers, keeping the neck in line, my nose pointing right to the floor. Getting a nice squeeze out of the legs. You can hear the counter, last 10 seconds. And that's it, that's time. Next exercise, Flutter Tick on my stomach side. Similar to bird dog, but now I'm just working the legs and going at double time. So, head resting down on the hands, head is neutral, lift the legs, keep the legs really stiff. Start the timer, that's always important. And here we go. Breathing in, breathing out, trying not to bend the legs, keeping the legs really strong and straight, feeling the glutes work. So I'm going to take it another level and lift the head off the floor, keeping the shoulder blades back. Breathing in, breathing out. Lifting the thighs off the floor, trying to get the chest a little higher, keeping the head in line with the spine. So I don't want to try and lift with my neck muscles, but just letting the head rest down, keeping the shoulders rolling back. Breathing. Last 10 seconds. And that's time, and over to the other side. Now, I've saved the hardest, what I think is the hardest for last. Back on the elbows. Try not to sink the chest. I'm going to start the timer, keeping the legs stiff and moving up and down. Little squeeze of the buttocks. Try not to sink into the shoulders, but keep that lift by pushing down on the elbows. If you want to play with it, you can practice turning the knees in, turning the knees out, keeping the knees straight. And just notice some of the different sensations. Try to let the legs or the ankles be a bit floppy, but keep the knees really stiff. Down here, I'm pressing the lower back into the floor, so I don't want to arch. I really want to press down. Now, if you're doing backstroke, this is really helpful, because when you're doing backstroke, you don't want to be arching your back. You want to be pressing in. Are we doing 12 seconds? 10 seconds? This one is killer for me, at least for now, until I keep doing more of it. Smile, and that's time. So there you have it, my 6-minute abs. Give it a go. Make sure you go to my website, TriathlonSkills.com, and then sign up for this YouTube video, clicking the like button down there too if you like this video, and I appreciate any comments. All right, give it a go. Ciao for now.